The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Lineups, we can have a look at them now. Donnarumma keeps goal. Marquinhos,
Hernandez, Hakimi,
Nuno Mendes,
Fabian Ruiz,
Vitinha, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia,
Lee Kang-in,
Ramos tasked with leading the line. The Gunners away from home. Saliba, Gabriel, White, Zinchenko, Rice, Odegaard, Merino,
Saka,
Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, tasked with scoring goals. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Nuno Mendes, Hernandez,
Lee Kang-in out wide to the right. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
Martinelli. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Donnarumma gets it upfield. Kvaratskhelia takes a look up. It's come loose. Odegaard.
Merino,
Rice. Gabriel Jesus.
Hernandez,
Arsenal putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the cutback meets it first time. Oh, great save, real class.
oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
That wasn't easy.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Goalkeeper's ball. Dembele. Now it's Martinelli. be a throw-in. He came in. It is deadlocked.
He's got through.
Odegaard. Saka. The ball through. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
White takes control of it and he's on the move. White showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha, Hernandez pumps it upfield. And that's been repelled. Rice doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Out to the left it goes. Gone behind for a goal kick. Merino. Gonzalo Ramos. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gabriel is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looks it. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Rice. Zinchenko going full steam ahead down the left flank. Crosses into the area. Martinelli! And the ball's come out!
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Throw. Now it's Martinelli. Looks like a good ball through. Up to meet it! Clearance and very necessary. Looks to slip it through. Away from immediate danger. He came in. It's Dembele.
To
Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Needed a better pass there. Zinchenko. Corner there. To make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, glorious footwork! Timely intervention. Gabriel Jesus. We've reached half-time.
It hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Gonzalo Ramos. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Saliba. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Odegaard. Saka gets up to head it. Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, you can sense they really go for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Hernandez, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, tries a through ball, it's a decent ball. How about it? Martinelli out of this world!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Aim forward, good challenge, he just stood firm. Zinchenko, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Lee Kang-in. That's not going to make it. Forward it goes. Saka. Massive leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
We we've had a real complexion change with that equaliser. To get it so early on in this period gives them lots of scope to improve again on this scoreline. They look as if plenty more is to come from them.
Gabriel.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Martinelli passes it square. He can get that clear. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Kvaratskhelia. Ødegaard tries making a foray down the right. Ødegaard has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. White. Now it's Rice. He's there to get rid. It's a long forward pass. Dembele. Now the pass. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Martinelli is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Mendes passes it through. He's gone for it! That's Dembele. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Decent progress down the left. That's a throw. Hakimi. Looks to slip it through. Ramos with the ball through. What a save! Terrific reactions! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! Kvaratskhelia was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
The Gunners have a sub ready to come on. Rice. Saka. Play for a throw. Mendes demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. He's scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now the pass. He's in space and looking for options. Referee's given a throw. That was venomous. That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Hernandez plays it out to the wing. Looks like a good ball through. Rice is fouled. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. White. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Rice needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Zinchenko tries a long pass towards the front. Trossard's cross. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mendes boots it upfield. Lee Kang-in. Saka. Full tilt down the right-hand side. Towering header! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.